This is part 3. Okay, sorry about that. I got the wrong one up there for the text before. So let me turn the lights on. Let me get ready with my click here and put me in there. Everything is looking a little bit better. Whoops. Washed my hair today. So, anyways. In that day it will be said, do not be afraid in Jerusalem. YHVH, our Creator, will send not it's his king he's setting up, so it's his. Oops, it means like this. His victorious warrior. YHVH, our Creator, will send his victorious warrior. Well, this when you're looking for descriptions of their thinking at this time about Jesus, you get these idiots. He'll be quiet as love. Maidens will love him. He will have mistresses. This is not. Some of them have just to be removed because they knew adultery was not accepted by our Creator. And if our Jesus is going to follow every rule, every command, that's Jesus for us. One who obeyed him the most. He will exalt. He will gloat over you with joy. It just doesn't read. He will exalt over him. He will exalt him for your joy. He will exalt and he will exalt I'm trying to think. He will exalt him for your joy. Well, actually, it's he will exalt him for their joy. So, their joy. He will exalt him for their joy, and they will rejoice with shouting. Because Jesus is not going to rejoice over them. They will rejoice over him. They will rejoice over him with shouting, with shouts. Rejoice over him with shouts of joy. Okay. I'll gather those who grieved about the appointed feast. Now, there is no feasts at all. There is a celebration that takes place, and it's an 8-day celebration, and it starts at the first of the year, which happens to be the summer solstice, is the first day of the year for our Creator who established it. And that is to celebrate his passing over of the firstborn, not killing their firstborn sons. I will gather those who grieved about the appointed feast. About the appointed celebration. Still hunting pack after all these years. It just seems my style. So I will gather those who grieve about, and it was a statute, so it would be my appointed celebration. Well, let's just get rid of their words here. They came to you, reproach is a burden on them. I will gather those who grieve about my appointed celebration, because it looks like it's I'll gather those who I will gather those who gather for his appointed celebration, because they went to Jerusalem and everybody went, those went to Jerusalem. I will gather to him, I will gather those who don't grieve. I will gather those who love my appointed celebration. I will gather those who I'm thinking it has to be love. That's the easiest word I can figure out. My mind just, you know of another better one, put it in the comment section. My appointed celebration. They came for well, they can't, because some it became this, that they didn't do this. But I'm seeing that I'm fighting over something that can just do this. And then it's going to be not behold, then. It's kind of like behold. So then I'm going to deal with all their oppressors. Then I'm going to deal with all and it wasn't, he's talking about those who crucified Jesus. The priests, the scribes, the judges, and the lawyers, and all those that were didn't believe in Jesus, the Jews. Then I'm going to deal with all the Jew oppressors. With all the Jews oppressing them. Now It's maybe then. Then I'm going to deal with all the Jews oppressing them. Boy, that word come in handy when I started this. I didn't even think of that was going to happen because I didn't clean up the text. I took a quick break and just jumped back here, and I lied to you. With all then I'm going to deal with all the Jews oppressors, Jews oppressing them. I will save the lame and gather the outcast. He will save the lame and gather the outcast. Return their shame to praise and renown. All their it would be then I will turn their shame to praises and be renowned. And he will save oops, just this here, this here. He will save the lame and gather my outcast. Yes. Then I will, for he will turn their shame for he will turn their shame into praise. And be renowned and be renowned everywhere on earth. Okay. At that time I'll bring you in, even at the time when you gather. That doesn't make sense. Indeed, I will give you renowned praise. See, they're adding this to this to tie that in, and they're going to probably add these among the people. Then I'll restore your fortunes. See, that is, yeah, they're adding this before your eyes. Okay. Now, let me get this, and this is the stuff I was supposed to do. Ahead of time. So let's see how fast I can do this. Because that's why you've seen me doing all this 8-point stuff. Boom, just like that, gone. But this gets removed. This gets put there. And how many of them? Any more? Yep. Now you can see I've got to do this editing like this. And then I think that I had it separated. Whoops. I don't know what's going on. I can't remember everything while I'm doing this. It's hard enough being working with two hands and thinking at the same time. Yes, I remember that was divided, but this was up here. And this was up here. See, like I told you, it takes too much time, and I got to learn to do these off the screen here. Okay. Oh, let's get to here and do this and copy them. Put that down, and then down here, put this here. Okay. And say that this is divided, because I'm going to try to leave the, I don't know about the decision of leaving all this text to show all the, you have it on the screen here, but to do some of this, see, I should have left that separated. Okay, then a space here, because that's the end. Get down here, I need more space. Now, I guess I should put the other text together with this. So let me go looking for it here. Where's, yep, this. That comes down here. And let's just save that. Now let's get back up here to the first text. This stuff here. Actual words from our Creator, we have them. This is what's so beautiful about what I do when I store these, is that we're actually getting some of our Creator's actual words through a prophet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down. That, maybe a couple more, but the object is this is the prophecy. Okay. Now we didn't have any other text. Oh, we did. I got to go down here and do that. Where was this? He. This is finger pointing. Still finger wagging. But, huh? I thought this, yeah, this has got to be like this. That's what I didn't do. Okay, now save that. Now, what I need to do is I need to make, whoops, well, where did it go? Here, I'm looking for this. And then up here in the corner, half my screen, and then copy a new one, whoops, bring it over so I can work with both sides here. And this, we're going to look for right off the bat to see if it can go above. Copy this, and let's just start like that. And I need this to be smaller so you can see the whole subject here. Go here and then go all the way back. Oops. Go back to this text. Now, this is a 4-verse, so can this be done as a 4-verse? Because of everyone's actions, they have rebelled against me, now remove them from before me. Yes, that can be tied together. That's not a difficult one to do. But I will leave among you humble and lowly people, and they will take. Yes, those two kind of are the same. Tell no lies in deceitful tongue, and shout for joy and rejoice in all. Sorry, that's not what. Why they will take away this judgment against us. He is cleared. I'm trying to think. I would have to change this to I will take away. I will take away this judgment against you and clear away your enemies for the King of Israel. It has to be I here. I will take away this judgment against you and clear away your enemies for the King of Israel, of Israelis. Clear away your enemies for my King for Israel. It would have to be my here. My King for Israelis. Okay. Now, whoops, I can't save that over here. But let me see. This I need to make sure I do that at the bottom. Let's not forget that these needed to be corrected. So, I hate that. Okay, now they're like, now I'll go back up here. It looks like it's going to go on the end. I'm not seeing. Stretch out my hand against them. Sought against me. Their punishment. The day of some cry. No switch to some. Okay, this does look like it will go here. It does look like it will go here. Because here is the promise of the destruction. I'm just concerned that some of these words are already up in here, and if they are, then they're two separate. So either we have two pieces or we have one full one, because I know the other prophecies, and he always does have this part about Jesus is coming. I'm going to send him. Those during the following May for the day of King's sons. That's true. This is Judah, the end of Judah. Well, become plunder, quick and bitter, and day of the destruction, and desolation. Okay, that's where. See, he's going to repeat that here. In the day of the day for the horns and the battle cry, they're coming against Fortress, I'll bring disaster to you. It's not a very good tie together. I mean, because of their actions. Because I got the word everyone here, so it reads funny coming over here and reading everyone. Let me put it here. And I better put some space so I know what I added and what I didn't. Because everyone will be captured because of every one of their actions. No. If I change this to their, because of their actions, they rebelled against me. Now I'll remove them from before me. Because this is telling what he's going to do to Jerusalem. This is what he's going to do with the rest of Jerusalem, or the rest of Judah. Yeah. It reads a little rough between these two. Maybe there is verses missing, but I think we have the text that goes here. And whoops, no. And let's see, let me make this 9 point. Make it blue. Oh, whoops. Not bold. Make it italic and put it like this. Now, what I gotta do is now go all the way down to the end and say I move that up, or move it up. And now, to make sure that there. Now we have this, and then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to put the final text, everything down there. So we can get rid of this over here now. Now we have to look at this text. Okay. Because this would be part 2. I'm sorry, I'm going to just try to read this just to refresh my memory here a little bit. And then it has a bad start. Life is good, he does no injustice, he will not fail, the evil ones know no shame. Remove our nation, our treasure, our desolate. And this is confirming what he's saying, but the order is not there. Because actually, what I'm reading here is this piece. Let me put that over here. And then say, woes for her who are rebelled and defiled Jerusalem. Hers did not heed their voice, our voice, meaning the prophet speaking, or other prophets. So this has to be our voice, our voices. Our voices. Hers did not accept our warnings. Our warnings. They will not. Most to her who rebel and defile Jerusalem. Yeah, because he's telling them that he's going to do this. It's kind of like a prophecy that in a prophecy is going to happen. So I'm thinking how he would be writing it, and he's saying that they just won't do this. So because I was having a problem in my head with hers do not heed, will not heed, or hers will not heed our voices and will not accept our warnings. They do not believe why they drew near to her. They drew nearer to her Creator. Your princes are like roaring lions. Our princes will be like roaring lions, and your judges like wolves. Her priests have profaned his house and corrupted his word. Now the fire of his jealousy will make you a complete end. Indeed, the terrifying truth for everyone. Gather yourself together and gather a king without shame. Things happen, they are past. Before the anger of our prayer comes upon you, seek. Why seeks anyone obey? Before the anger from our prayer comes upon you, seek why for everyone is to obey him. Now I remember I switched these two words around. That's why I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have. On earth, who lives by his command, have righteousness and okay, I like that being moved up. I do like that being moved up. So but I think there's a lot of correction needing. Woes for her who are rebelling. I think that's the way it was. I changed it. But I need to put that back here. Make the text a little bit larger so you can actually see what's going on here. I just looked over at the screen and realized how small it was. Woes for hers who are rebelling and defiling Jerusalem. Oops, here. Hers will not heed. Hers will not accept or warning. It will not believe 5A. And this just needs to be and draw back to their word. So now it needs back to their word. I remember what I corrected, and sometimes it just sticks in my head because I had to pound around them to get things to work, and drew nearer to her creator. Here, princes are like roaring lions. Princes will be like roaring lions. Actually it has to mean your leaders. Okay, because this would mean the priests, the scribes, the judges, the lawyers, everyone. But leaders, elders, your leaders will be like roaring lions, and your judges will be like wolves. He's kind of defining what, repeating what our Creator is going to do here. Her priests have profaned his house, and they have corrupted his words. So this needs to be replaced with this edit here. Here. Now I come over here and do the cleanup. And this needs to be taken off, but move up and let's see, italic, I think it was 9 point, and we'll make this text this color and like this, put that over here, moved here. Now I'll take this and go like this, and we're going to move it here. Now I gotta come down here and I'm gonna try to do it quicker and just not do all the text, but just, whoops. Just to know that it's been taken out and moved. Might not look pretty, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm more worried about making sure it goes up in here. Now that we've got that moved, we need to do one more text. And this might have to be brought smaller when I bring it over. and that's this text here. Yeah, it's going to have to be made smaller, a lot smaller. And this is where it would go at the end. Perhaps he will be hidden in the day of his anger. For he will not fail, for the evil ones know no shame. Complete end of you, ruin the nation. No. I'm reading back and forth trying to figure how does this text and where does this text go? Yeah, I think that would be just the way it is. I'm thinking if I just leave it right where it's at, it would be good. I forgot to copy that part over. But doing a cleanup of all this is what we're here for. And sorry that moves a little fast on the screen, but I haven't yet to figure out how to do this any better or any quicker. And then place it all down here. And then I'm going to leave the number 3 in there right now and go through it and read it. And say this will be the cleaned up text. Okay, now I'm going to make it smaller for you guys to have a screenshot. I will probably edit this more off to the side and try to get all the coloring of the words correctly and things like that, but this will at least let you have a screenshot until I get the PDFs together for them. And when you read it over, you'll find that there does need to be a little bit of editing yet. So if those of you find this before I put the PDF, put the comment down. I will look for it because I'm going to have to put titles in here. YHVH'S prophecy would be the first one. Maybe Zephaniah is wagging his finger title here. Have to look at this here yet. I still know that I got to take a look at that. And then this would maybe have to be removed here. Whoops, I went too fast for you, I'm sorry. Take a screenshot of there. And then here, and you can paste it and whatever to put it to make it look better for you when you're reading it. But that's this part right here. I'm going to read a couple times to see if this needs to be here. But anyways, it will look just a change here and there a little bit, but nothing major to actually put a video out about. Next one.